Hi, one way that you can create lead list within Amplemarket is using our database, or what we call our searcher. And within Amplemarket, we have our searcher that contains over 200 million business profiles. Now, let me address a few questions that I get asked often. The first is, where does this data come from? The foundation of our database comes from LinkedIn. What I mean there is on a daily basis, we're updating our database, looking at LinkedIn and looking where someone is working and their title. We also partner with over 35 different data providers to help with the accuracy of our data. That leads to the second question. How accurate is the data? We have a built-in verification tool, so we verify every single email address before we send out an email to give you less than a 3% bounce rate on a global database. Now let's dive in. Here within the searcher, you'll notice you have person filters along with company filters. We have over 30 different filters that you'd be able to use to create targeted lead list of who you want to reach out to. We also have a few special filters up here at the top. For example, our add-ons of job change alerts, also buying intent signals, and we have some CRM-based filters too. An example I have here is I'll start with some person filters. So for the person, I want to look at people in sales, and I only want decision makers. So I filled in here only VPs, heads, directors, and managers. One of our favorite filters is recent job changes. This is 30% of our outbound meetings. So let's look at people who have changed company in the last 3 months. When we scroll down, now we can do some company filters. For company filters, I could look at different industries. These would be based on LinkedIn industries. But here, I instead did a keyword. Here, I'm going to look for all SaaS organizations. With keywords, we look at the About section of the company's LinkedIn profile for this specific keyword. I want companies in Europe and the US, and I want them to be using Salesforce and HubSpot as we have a native integration there. And lastly, let's have companies 11 to 500 employees. Perfect. I'm all set. So now I have a lead list. If I come up here of around 400 people from 316 companies, so I can save this search. After I save the search, we can enrich these leads with email addresses and phone numbers so you can reach out. I hope this was helpful.